Yo, 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 what's happening? What's happening? It's your boy Tater Too Real, and we always keep it too real. Guys, I'm sorry I took a week off. I had the stomach flu and COVID, but I'm back and better than ever. And God willing, I'm going to continue to put out fire content and kick ass on this YouTube thing. But today, guys, we're going to do something different. We're going to be comparing the 2004 USC Trojans versus the 2019 LSU Tigers. And guys, I want your opinion, who you think is going to win based on the information I'm giving you today. But first, let's start back with the USC Trojans of 2004 national champions. Guys, this is truly one of the legendary teams of college football. This was the Reggie Bush era, right? Reggie Bush, Matt Leinart, Lindell White, fight-on Trojans, high-scoring offenses, a lot of points, exciting football, Reggie Bush doing something crazy every week, must-see TV, get your popcorn ready, all that. This team was led by Pete Carroll, who is now the head coach of the Seattle Seahawks. The receiver coach is Lane Kiffin, who is now the head coach at Ole Miss. The defensive line coach is actually with Ed Orgeron. Some people may not know that or remember that, but Ed Orgeron was the defensive line coach on this 2004 USC team. He was formerly the head coach at LSU on this 2019 team that I'm comparing them to. And let's go ahead and drop some quick nuggets about the team. Matt Leinart finished this season with 3,300 yards passing and 33 touchdowns. Matt Leinart also won the Heisman Trophy this year. And guys, like I said before, these are one of these legendary teams of college football. I actually grew up watching this team. Even though I'm a Gator fan, I used to love watching this team, guys. Like I said, Reggie Bush, Lindell White, Dwayne Jarrett. It brings back a lot of memories just even talking about this team. This is one of the teams that got me hooked on football. This very same year that they went on to beat Cal, who was ranked number 7 at the time, 22-17. And they also beat Arizona State 45-7 during this year. And guys, the Pac-12 wasn't really strong this year. I'm going to be honest and tell you that right now. It wasn't really a strong league that year. So they pretty much just cruised through the national championship game in many ways. So that's why I believe many people didn't give this team the credit it deserves, because they didn't play in the SEC or they didn't play in a rough Big Ten. You know what I mean? So they didn't play in a rough conference by many estimations. And also, guys, another thing to note about this team is their leading receiver was Dwayne Jarrett. He had 849 yards that year and 13 touchdowns. I want you guys to keep that in mind when I'm talking about this 2019 LSU team, which is the best offense ever in college football. The stats back it up. And to sum up this 2004 USC team, they dominated the competition. They was exciting to watch. They were led by Lindell White, who had 1,100 yards rushing that year. They were led by Reggie Bush, Matt Leinart. But the biggest puzzle and missing piece when comparing this to the LSU team of 2019 was that defense. Guys, I'm not sure many players on that defense had long pro careers. I know Keith Rivers was on that defense. He played a little bit of pro. And they had a couple guys on defense that had short stints in the pro on this team, guys. But this defensive team was not very good compared to the offense. Now, let's go to this 2019 LSU. This LSU team finished the year at 15-0. Like I said, they were coached by Ed Orgeron, who coached the defensive line on the USC team previously. I'm sorry, guys. Joe Burrow won the Heisman that year. He threw for 5,600 yards and 60 touchdowns. The offensive line won the Jim Moore Award for the best offensive line in the country. They were led on the ground by Clyde Edwards-Helaire, who rushed for 1,400 yards and 16 touchdowns. The leading receiver was Jamar Chase, 1,700 yards, 20 touchdowns. They had Justin Jefferson, 1,500 yards, 18 touchdowns. They had wins versus 7 ranked teams. Let me say that again. They had wins versus 7 ranked teams. One, Texas. They beat Texas 45-38, who were ranked number 9 at the time. They beat number 7, UF, 42-28. They beat number 9, Auburn, 23-20. They beat number 2, Alabama, 46-41. They beat number 4, Georgia, 37-10. They beat number 4, Oklahoma, 63-28. They beat number 3, Clemson, 42-25. And all guys, that was 7 ranked teams they beat that year, guys. And I say that to say this. Joe Burrow threw for 5,600 yards this season and 60 touchdowns, just with his arm, guys. This was the most explosive offense we ever seen in college football history. And guys, I'm not sure we're ever going to see an offense like this again. I think this is truly the most underrated team in college football history, guys. I mean, they had Jamar Chase and Justin Jefferson at receiver, guys. Let that sink in. Jamar Chase and Justin Jefferson at receiver and Joe Burrow at quarterback. Guys, those guys that year alone could have went to the NFL that season and did that. That's how good those guys was. And to complement that, they had a defense, guys, which was the downfall of the USC team I was just talking about. They had guys like Grant Delpit, Patrick Queen, and I can go on and on, name all these defensive players they had on LSU on that team also to complement this high-powered offense. And guys, this was truly a special team. I mean, they just went through the who's who in the hell's house of teams, guys. They beat Georgia, Oklahoma, Florida. I mean, you name it, guys, Texas. I mean, all these teams was ranked. A lot of them top 10. You know what I mean? And then they went and played an additional 2 games. The thing I didn't mention about the 2004 USC team was they went 13-0, and now since then, 2 of those wins have been vacated for NCAA fractions. But all in all, they went 13-0. This LSU team played 2 more games in a way tougher schedule, in a way tougher conference. And guys, I think if they would have played, guys, I would give the edge to LSU, and I'll probably give it to them 45-17. Because I'm thinking Reggie Bush is good for a touchdown, Lindale White is good for a touchdown. But outside of that, guys, I think this LSU team will mop the floor with this USC team. And I'm sorry, guys. I mean, I know some people may be mad at me saying that, but I truly believe the 2019 LSU team is the best college football team of all time, arguably 2001 Miami. But I got to give it to 2019 LSU team, guys. You tell me what you think. You think it's 2004 USC, led by Reggie Bush, Matt Leinart, or the 2019 LSU Tigers, Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase, Joey B. And you guys let me know what you think, and holla